I change my diagonal, we're gonna ask on a reverse. So as I go back towards this wall, I'm gonna sit on my right jean pocket, blow him a little kiss, and there's our canter. And as he canters, I'm gonna gallop my hands with him. You can see my hands moving towards his bit. Now we're gonna circle, and even on the circle, my hands still must follow the bit. And I'm sitting with most of my weight onto my right jean pocket to help drive this horse. And you can see I'm looking at everything, that's fine. Now we're gonna do a reverse drop to a trot, change leads. I'll slide down this left rein, start to lean my shoulders back as I bring him around slow. Good. I'm just gonna let my air out. Good, and notice how I keep his nose to the left. Now we're gonna reverse, and this will be hard because we're gonna canter away from the in gate. So here's our 45-degree angle. There goes our left leg. There, and I like to do a little as my vocal canter cue, because not a lot of people use that. Now we'll do a circle, catch the cross in the left hand, sit on the left jean pocket, bump the nose to the right, and sit up nice and tall. And even if the horse bows or gets a little wobbly, that's okay. They're green horses, they're supposed to do that. If he wants to pick up a little speed, that's fine. And we're gonna circle him again. So I turn the center of my chest, and I look up and around. And I'm not gonna ask this horse for little teeny tiny circles at the canter. As you can see, he's a little on the fat side. Plus, he's green. He's gotta learn how to balance me and himself. So now we're gonna reverse drop to a trot, change leads. I lean way back, bring his nose around slow. Good, we'll get a nice big circle. So it's important you don't rush your horse on the reverse drop to trot lead changes. Take your time. And since he wants to go back to the left so bad, we're gonna canter right lead again. So there's nothing that doesn't say you can't do drop to a trot out same lead. Now we're gonna go ahead and circle him. So I look to my right, bump his head, put a little leg on him, and even though he wants to bow, I keep my chest pointed right where I wanna go. I drove him with that left leg. Now we're gonna circle. Still gonna be big, but it's gonna be a little smaller than that last one. We're gonna hold him in these triangle of barrels. See that left leg working a little bit. Holding that rib cage up. Now we'll reverse drop to a trot, change leads. I'm gonna lean back, bring his nose around slow, and let my air out. And this is the start of those beautiful show ring lead changes. So now we'll switch our diagonal, and I'm not gonna let him go straight back towards the gate. We're gonna go for a 45 out this way, right leg to him. So you wanna sit away from the direction you wanna go. You don't wanna turn your horse like he's a motorcycle or a bicycle. And that's where a lot of people get into trouble, is you actually wanna push your horse, not pull your horse. Good, and he goes pretty good to the left. So we're gonna come down here and circle around this barrel. And notice I have my reins caught in my right hand, so I could slide down my left rein and just bump his nose. And again, I'm not worried about how big the circles are for right now. We just want him following his nose. Now we're gonna lean back. We're gonna do a drop to the trot out, same lead. So I'm gonna lean way back, let my air out. Oh yeah, that's nice stuff. We're gonna keep him trotting. Put a little left leg on him. See that little nose coming around to the left? Now we're gonna wait till he comes back to the wall, straighten him out a step, and then canter left lead. And we got a false lead, which is fine. We're gonna bump and release that right rein till he trots. And we'll ask again. There we go. So we don't expect it to be perfect at first. We just want to get a few successful things. Woo! And I gave him a little spur to the rib there. He didn't like that. And we got a lead change. Good boy. So let's try that circle again, because he's bowing to the in gate, which is where we came in at, and also where we go out. Good. There. Now, I'm going to lean back, let my air out, and see if he'll feel that without a circle. And as you can see, he has no reaction. So we'll bump his nose around, lean way back, and he says, oh yeah, I know that. And we relax. Good. And as soon as he trots, we post. You can see him still wanting to bow out. That's okay. We're going to make him come all the way down to this far end. And if he was more in shape, we could do a little bit more of those. But for a horse that's fresh out of the pasture and pretty green, we got a lot of things covered today. We got this horse following his nose around. We got him turning a little better. We got him guiding pretty good, and you can see right now he's not quite sure I want him to walk. That's okay. I wait for him. And he breaks to a walk, I tell him, good boy. So this basic handle warm-up that we just did is the key to all your horse training. This foundation is great for English work, Western work. If you just want to be a trail rider and you want to feel a little bit safer out in the woods on your horse, if you have a horse that's a little hot, this exercise keeps their feet moving and their mind thinking. And we'll be back next time with the start of our flying lead changes.